Driving Theory Preparation from Sunrise Training and Exam Support Center, Croydon. 67 questions. Topic: Rules of the road. In the picture you can see it is minimum speed 30 miles per hour, but there is a red cut, means end of minimum speed. On a 3-lane dual carriageway, what can the right-hand lane be used for? Right-hand lane is overtaking or turning right. Which vehicle might have to take a different course from normal at roundabout? Long vehicles, because they need more space at the roundabout. You intend to turn left from a main road into a minor road. What should you do as you approach it? Because you are turning left, so you need to keep your vehicle at the left of the road. Keep well to the left of the road. You are looking for somewhere to park your vehicle, but area is full, except there are spaces for disabled use. Can you park your car in the disabled parking bay? Only disabled drivers, they have permission to park in a disabled bay parking. So you cannot park there unless you are permitted to do so, and disabled drivers are given a blue badge to display. You want to turn right at a box junction. There is oncoming traffic. What should you do? You have permission, you are allowed to wait in the box junction if your right exit is clear. Who has priority at an unmarked crossroad? Because it is unmarked, there is no marking. It means no one has priority. Everybody will keep driving, but with great care and at a reduced speed. You are on a well-lit road at night. It is a built-up area. How will using dipped headlights help you? When you use dipped headlights of your vehicle, other road users can see you. Other drivers as well as pedestrians, they can see your vehicle. When may you reverse from a side road into a main road? Not at any time. It is dangerous. We do not reverse on a main road. If you don't understand reverse maneuver, you should book your driving lesson with your instructor, and they will teach you how to reverse, okay? In the picture you can see information board. What can you see in this board? Left lane is open. Center lane is open. But after 800 yards, right lane is closed. As a good driver, you should move to the left lane in a good time. You are reversing your vehicle into a side road. When would the greatest hazard to passing traffic occur? When you reverse your vehicle into a side road, the front part of your car swings out. The front of your vehicle swings out and become hazard for other road users. If you do not understand how to reverse, you should pay fee to your instructor and book driving lesson. And your driving instructor will teach you how to reverse. What can you see in the picture? It is a parking place, but it is written disabled use. So you are not allowed to park there. Only disabled drivers, they get a blue badge and they have permission to park. And they display the blue badge on the dashboard. You are parked in a busy high street. What's the safest way to turn your vehicle around so you can go the opposite way? In a busy high street, to go to the opposite direction, first of all, find a quiet side road. When you enter a quiet side road, it is easier for you to turn around. Do not make a U-turn on a busy high street. It can be dangerous. What can you see in the picture? Information board with order. Red circles are orders. What order can you see? It's a parking restriction. You are not allowed to park, but before you park, you need to read. It's not a free parking. It's a parking restriction. Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. you have to pay for your parking. And Saturday, you pay 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Out of this timing, parking is free. But on these days, on this timing, you have to pay and park in a bay. You are traveling on a motorway in England. When must you stop? When you are signaled to stop by a traffic officer or police officer. You must stop when you are signaled to do so by a traffic officer or a police officer. And this is for motorway in England. Which person's signal to stop must you obey? A police officer. You are on a two-lane dual carriageway. Why would you use the right-hand lane? The right-hand lane of the dual carriageway is used to overtake slower traffic or to turn right. Where shouldn't you park? At or near a bus stop. Do not block the bus stop. Do not park near the bus stop or do not park at a bus stop. What can you see in the picture? It is a road and there is one solid line and one broken white line in the middle of the road. When can you park on the left opposite these road markings? Only when you want to pick up or set down passengers. When may you drive over a footpath? When you have to get onto a property then you have no choice but to drive over a footpath. What can you see in a picture? A car is towing a small caravan. What's the speed limit for a car that is towing a small caravan along a dual carriageway? On a dual carriageway, speed limit for trailers and caravans is 60 miles per hour. What can you see in the picture? A box junction. When may you stop and wait in a box junction? When oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. A single carriageway road has this sign. This sign means national speed limit applies. So what is the national speed limit for a car towing a trailer, and it is a single carriageway road? 50 miles per hour. What's the meaning of this sign? National speed limit applies. Which vehicle is most likely to take an unusual course at a roundabout? Long lorry or long vehicle because they need more space. You are turning right at a crossroad. An oncoming driver is also turning right. How would you normally deal with this? You want to turn right. From the opposite direction, oncoming driver is also signaling to turn in the same side road where you are turning. So keep the other driver to your right and turn behind it. This maneuver is known as offside to offside. When may you stop on an urban clearway? When you want to set down or pick up passengers. You are waiting at a level crossing. The red warning lights continue to flash after a train has passed by. What should you do? If the red light is still flashing, you cannot drive. Continue to wait. Where may you overtake on a one-way street? On a one-way street, you can overtake either the right or the left. There is a tractor ahead. You want to overtake that tractor, but you are not sure whether it's safe. You are in a doubt. What should you do? Anytime you are in a doubt, you cannot see the road ahead clear, do not overtake. Just stay behind the tractor. You are waiting at a level crossing. A train passes, but the red light keep flashing. The red lights keep flashing. What must you do? Carry on waiting. Cycle lane marked by a solid white line is in operation. What does this mean for car drivers? In the hours of operation, you mustn't drive in that cycle lane because it has a solid white line. What can you see in the picture? Bus and cycle lane, and it is marked by solid white line. Bus and cycle lane is in operation Monday to Friday on the given time. Means you can use bus and cycle lane Saturday and Sunday 24 hours and Monday to Friday out of those timing. Yes, you can use bus and cycle lane. When may you drive in this bus and cycle lane? Outside its hours of operation. What can you see in the picture? Red circle. What is the meaning of red circle? Order. What order can you see? It's about parking and waiting. You are not allowed to wait here. You are not allowed to park here. Waiting restrictions apply. What can you see in the picture? A box junction. On which occasion may you enter a box junction? When traffic signal is green and your exit road is clear, yes, you can drive through the box junction. What can you see in the picture? They are countdown markers telling you that you are approaching a level crossing. You are approaching a concealed level crossing. During which maneuver may you remove your seat belt? Reversing. Some students, they don't know how to reverse. Best thing, pay your fee to your driving instructor, book a lesson and ask them to teach you how to reverse. Reversing maneuver drivers, they are allowed to remove their seat belt. What should you do when you are unsure whether it's safe to reverse your vehicle? If you are not able to see behind when you are reversing, you should get out and check or ask someone to guide you. Again, same advice. Some students, they don't know how to reverse. They need to pay their fee to their driving instructor, and then driving instructors will teach you how to reverse. What's the nearest you may park to a junction? Make sure you are parking 10 meters away from the junction because you cannot block the junction. But 10 meters away, no problem, you can park. You see street lights, but there are no speed limit signs. As a driver, what will be the speed limit on this road? You need to know your speed limit will be 30 miles per hour. You are driving at night with your headlights on full beam, which is wrong because on a clear night, you are not supposed to have your full beam on because it is dazzling other drivers. But in this question, they are saying for some reason your headlights are on full beam. Now you are overtaking another vehicle. When should you change your full beam to dipped headlights? As soon as you see, okay, the driver behind you is overtaking you. You are not overtaking. The driver behind you is overtaking you. Make sure you change your full beam to dipped headlights as soon as you see that other vehicle passes you because you don't want to dazzle him. Over what distance are you allowed to reverse? No further than is necessary. Again, the question is about reverse maneuver. Students, those who have confusion about reverse maneuver, they need to book their lesson with their driving instructors to learn how to reverse. But do not reverse further than is necessary. You are going straight ahead at a roundabout. How should you signal? Anytime you're going straight at a roundabout, you enter the roundabout without signal, but you start signaling left after passing the first exit and before entering your second straight exit. Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you are going to take. When mustn't you stop on a clear way? Not at any time. You are not allowed to stop on a clear way. You are traveling along a street and there are parked vehicles on the left side of the road. Why should you keep your speed down? Main danger, main hazard. Children may run out between the vehicles. You are approaching a busy junction. What should you do when at the last moment you realize you are in a wrong lane? You should continue driving in that wrong lane because you have made a mistake. It's a busy place. It's not good idea. It's not a good idea to change your lane now. Continue driving in that lane and later on you fix your problem. Maybe you will have to turn into a side road to make a U-turn. What should you do when you meet an obstruction on your side of the road? If your side of the road is blocked, you can use right lane to overtake that obstruction, but remember, right lane is not your lane. Oncoming traffic is approaching. You have to give way to oncoming traffic. There are no speed limit signs on the road. How is a 30 miles per hour speed limit indicated? By street lighting. How should you signal when you are going straight ahead at a roundabout? Indicate left before leaving the roundabout. You park at night on a road with a 40 miles per hour speed limit. What should you do? You want to protect your vehicle from oncoming drivers, so park with parking lights on. Who can use a token crossing? Token crossing helps both cyclist and pedestrian to come from one side of the busy road to the other side. So token crossing is helping cyclist and pedestrian to cross a main busy road. You are driving over a level crossing. The warning lights come on and a bell rings. What should you do? You are already over the level crossing. You should keep driving, keep going so you can clear the crossing area. Where's the safest place to park your vehicle at night? If you have your own garage, that is the best safe place to park. You are on a road that's only wide enough for one vehicle. Now you can see a car is coming towards you. You will show a good attitude. So you will pull into a passing place on your left side and allow oncoming vehicle to pass first. You are driving on a road that has a cycle lane, and this cycle lane is marked by a broken white line. What does this mean? When the cycle lane is marked by a broken white line, you have some flexibility. You shouldn't drive in that cycle lane unless it's unavoidable. You help keep your vehicle secure at night. Where should you park? If possible, park in a well-lit area. You are waiting at a pelican crossing. What does it mean? When the red light changes to flashing amber light. Pelican crossing is helping pedestrian to cross a busy road. So when you see pedestrians are still on the crossing area, as a good driver, wait for those pedestrians so they can cross the road. Wait for the pedestrians on the crossing to clear. The dual carriageway you are turning right onto has a very narrow central reservation. What should you do? So before turning, you have to wait until the road is clear in both directions. What can you see in the picture? Parking restriction. But also it says here ends. So parking restriction ends. No waiting zone ends. What must you do when you are entering roadworks where a temporary speed limit is displayed? You must obey the speed limit at all time because of the road work. What's the national speed limit for cars and motorcycles on a dual carriageway? 70 miles per hour. Other than direction indicators, how can you give signals to other road users? When you press the foot brake pedal, the brake light appears at the back of your vehicle, at the rear of the vehicle, and drivers, they understand that you are slowing down or stopping, so brake lights. National speed limit on a single carriageway for cars, motorcycles, 60 miles per hour. You are on a busy main road and you are traveling in a wrong direction. What should you do? Because it's a main busy road. You cannot make a U-turn on a busy road. You will have to continue driving. Keep checking your left side. Find a quiet side road and turn into a quiet side road. In a quiet side road, it is much easier to make a U-turn. When can you park? On the right-hand side of the road at night. Only in a one-way street you can park on the right side as well. When must you stop your vehicle? If you're driving, you have hit somebody's vehicle, you have caused an incident, you have caused injury or damage, it is your responsibility to stop your vehicle at the scene of the incident. You see a pedestrian waiting at a zebra crossing. What should you normally do? You will stop and let them cross, wait patiently. We have completed 67 questions, rules of the road. If you want to get 100% result, watch this video at least 10 times. And think positive. If you think positive, you will pass. If you think negative, then nobody can help you.